In my own studio processes and practices, I am building my own consciousness through making art about it and reading books. The practice of making art and comprehending reading enables me to move through the world differently, relate to other humans diversely, and attach myself to life with more imagination. I am consuming books to ensure that I am giving myself the right tools to step out of consumption and into the collective. I am actively reading for the sake of my own artistic self to be inspired. I am researching new writers and gambling on their words to help develop my intellectual understanding of society as I know it. I am finding the time in my everyday mundane moments to devote to reading for my spiritual self. Reading as a practice to be here now and to be present. Literacy keeps me awake. I have a thirst to understand and challenge what I know. Through finding my love for reading and making, I am reminded that it is not about the answers, but the process of asking why. If I were to ask myself what kind of world I would like to live in, I would reply that I want to be a part of a world where information remains free. I want to live in a world where the spirit of inquiry continues to exist and libraries remain as powerful community spaces of inquiry. That is what also inspires me to pursue this degree. I aspire to be a pillar in lifelong learning and work in environments that foster this growth. I want to advocate for the intellectual freedom and open access for information. Recently, I have been directing and framing my life to have a sense of agency. I am actively participating in my community and want to continue to be motivated by the social impact I make within my career. Not only would this program provide me with additional skills to make me a stronger candidate for leadership, planning, and policy development positions, but it would also keep me current on the evolution of digital technologies which are shaping our current moment. This program would make me an asset in both traditional and digital libraries, corporate settings, and academic institutions. I aim to promote literacy, combat misinformation, and ensure equitable access to information for all individuals. I want to participate and help support communities with designing inclusive services and programs for diverse populations. The space around the work is just as important as the work itself. I want my job and place of employment to have a connection to life and my interests. Pursuing this degree would provide me with structure, leadership skills, and access to a broad, meaningful, and more stable career path. In my opinion, literacy is a safeguard against fascism and a tool to be used in agency for the masses. In our contemporary society, it has become more interconnected than ever before. Digital knowledge, physical media, and information literacy are essential for full participation in modern life. The accessibility of information is crucial to civic involvement. Literacy freedom is closely tied to economic opportunities, personal empowerment, social equity, and cultural awareness in our current society. Literacy is a reflection of one's practical communication skills. It is a foundation for a healthy person. It is a foundation for a well-lived life. The role of a contemporary librarian has evolved far beyond the traditional image of someone who manages books, and it has become hybrid. Part educator, part tech expert, part community advocate, and forever a steward of knowledge. Today's world is information-rich and digitally connected. A librarian is in constant combat against misinformation and disinformation by promoting critical thinking. I want to join this fight. My educational background is in fine art and art education. My current working role is in fine art logistics. By completing this program, I would have both visual language and information science as my basis for understanding the world. My subject expertise would promote my candidacy for art libraries, museum archives, or gallery information centers. By achieving this degree and completing this program, I will be able to manage art collections and data catalogs, organize visual materials, both digital and physical, preserve, curate, and digitize artwork or historical documents, and lead teams in cultural institutions. An art librarian, museum archivist, or collections manager would be potential roles I could apply for next within my career. Understanding both visual language and information science would be my specialty, and with management training from MMLIS, I would be more than qualified to administer or direct. My creative skills are a valuable asset to this degree, enabling me to think more creatively, develop stronger visual storytelling, and apply transferable aesthetic design principles. This degree would require a more stable career path with structure, leadership opportunities, and access to broader institutions. The world is changing every day. Both contemporary art and library institutions are facing rapid technological and societal changes that are not slowing down. The MMLIS degree equips me to be able to manage change, help implement new technologies, and lead digital transformation. Skills that I would gain from this program are transferable across industries and open doors beyond traditional libraries. This degree will prompt me to think critically about information governance, data and knowledge management, digital asset valuation, competitive intelligence, content strategy, and global information access initiatives. All of these equate towards a new path that would transform my everyday life and lead me on the road of universal understanding. This degree would support my trajectory and align with personal values I'm actively shaping. The program at USC Bovard College is a good fit for me because I currently work full-time and need to participate in a program that is designed for working professionals. Being able to obtain this degree online makes it flexible and ideal for my day-to-day scheduling format, which is essential for my success. This program is also ALA accredited, ensuring that it meets professional standards and prepares graduates to work effectively in libraries and information centers. I want to align the quality of my education with industry expectations. My desire for personal success heavily influences the motivation to pursue this path, but my interest also inspires me to function effectively and ethically in today's world. I want to participate in my society, but also understand it. I am motivated by the transformation of how people access and use information in today's 21st century. I am transitioning from the art field to this new domain and want my career to blend all my skills, interests, and experience while gaining new perspectives. My mission would center around empowering individuals and communities through equitable access to information, technology, and learning opportunities. I want to lead at the intersection of information, people, and technology. I view the MMLIS program as a platform where I can cultivate my intellectual growth, collaborate with forward-thinking professionals, and prepare for a future where I can lead with both empathy and vision.